And welcome to 2022. So happy that you're here with me here at Propcoach. Coach Taco, thank you, coming to you in a beautiful new year, 2022. So excited for you to get started in this new year. Our first video of the year. And what is it a better time to start talking about? Your best year ever in 2022, right? We're going to talk about a few things that you can do every single day, every single hour, every single minute of your day to really start focusing and start scaling up your business. So let's not take much time. Oh, wait. I do want to take a little break here right now and listen, if you have not subscribed yet in 2022 to my channel, I'm not only going to cry, I'm just going to be very disappointed. No, I'm just joking. Just do me a huge favor. Just subscribe to our channel because we're doing a video again every single week, the whole year, serving you, all real estate professionals in the world, in becoming a super agent. So without any further ado, what do you say if we get started with this amazing topic in a 3, in 2, in 1, and let's go. So, as we said, we are going to talk about your best year ever. And that's going to be a lot of fun, right? Because 2022 can potentially be an extraordinary year for you, if I can say so. But if you just focus on these few things for this upcoming year, I promise you, not only your business will accelerate, also you have much more control to the outcomes, the goals and the targets that you want to reach for 2022. Listen, real estate is not that much of a complicated business. No, it's not that complicated. Real estate is really a consistent business. If you do the same thing every single day and you do that over a long period of time, you will get results in this business. And that also immediately explains why so many people fail. Because a lot of agents, they get either distracted, they get bored, they don't find it sexy enough, they don't feel that it's too exciting enough, so they leave the consistency of what they have to do on a day-to-day basis. They go focus on other things and then eventually they don't see the results that they really want. So I'm going to give you a few tips for 2022 that if you just take these few points and you implement them every single week. What did I say? Every single day. What did I say? Every single hour. What did I say? Every single minute of your working life, of your professional life, of your life here in real estate. I'm quite sure that you will make extraordinary steps in 2022. Are you ready? Let's just get started with number 1, A, right? Okay, one of the things that is important for you to understand is that real estate is a neighborhood business. So that means that whoever is the biggest in the neighborhood, in the community, who is the most trusted agent in the neighborhood will get the most business. Because within that neighborhood, if you can collect the most listings and the most quality listings, you simply will win the game in this business. And what I see too many times is that agents are not hyper local. I write it down, hyper local. You need to focus on creating a hyper-local business. Hyper-local means what? You focus on one area. Within that area, you become the number one before you move to a next area. Hyperlocal means that you become the number one within that block, within that street, within that condominium, within that whatever it is, how big of an area you can take, you decide to become hyperlocal first. When I meet too many real estate agents, when they start their career, or if they even have been in the business for a couple of years, what they do, they have listings everywhere. They have listings over there, they have listings over there, they have listings all the way back, they have all the way in the business floor. Listen, if you have to sit longer in your car than 10 minutes to get from one listing to another, you're not hyper-local enough. You need to focus on that one area first. You want to become the number one in that area first, so that from there onwards you can start expanding. The more hyper you think, the more hyper you focus on, the more hyper of a specialist you become, the more business that you will accumulate. Because listen like this, imagine this, that you are a seller or you are a buyer. Who would you rather work with? With somebody that comes into this neighborhood every now and then, or do you want to work with the agent that is here all the time? Or maybe even lives in this area and he becomes or she becomes the super hyper local specialist. So I would definitely recommend, if you are doing sub-sales, if you are in the secondary market, you want to focus on hyper local first. But again, if you're also on projects, you cannot focus on too many projects at the same time because projects are huge. So in projects, you also want to be hyper focused, hyper local first. Focus on one, maximum 2 projects and just become very good in those projects. And either in secondary market, in those areas, just become super, super good. Okay, that was just simply point 1. Let's go to the second point. Yes, let's go to B. Okay, listen. I know because of this pandemic, we didn't have a chance to go much out. I know because of this pandemic, we didn't have much conferences. We didn't have much meetings. We didn't have much yada, 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 yada. But again, it doesn't limit you to the network that you still need to build, because you still need to network a lot. You need to network to get work, right? To get work. You need to network to get work. Means that eventually, I always learned from my old mentor, in real estate, every single sales starts with a conversation. And the more conversations that you can start, the more network you build, the more work you will get. But you just need to learn in how to convert all those conversations in building a business relationship, upgrading these people and helping them to understand what is it that you do, what area you focus on, there it goes, and from there onwards, you use that network to bring that into your database. You keep the database updated, and every time people need real estate advice, they need a real estate listing agent, they need a real estate buyer agent, you can connect them with either the right people, or if they are in your area, you can become the agent for them. I always say, whoever can build their network will get a lot of work. Because it's very proven already in the real estate business, you need to start a lot of conversations. And a lot of agents always come to me and say, oh, I need more leads, I need more business, I need more people. Well, there are 7 billion people on the planet. Go have a few conversations. Learn how to network better. Learn how to go to somebody and have a casual conversation. Practice this. Do this a lot of role play, because again, the more network that you can build, the more conversations you will start. The more conversations you will start, the bigger your database will grow. The bigger your database will grow, the more conversion you will get, and the more you will get closer to your 2022 goals. All right, let's just go to number 3 that I want to quickly talk about: your calling. Right? Many of you, and I just put one word here, your calling, many of you have to start practicing better your calling. Yes, your calling. Pick up the phone. Again, your network is already there. Now you have to practice good conversations on the call. Too many times what I see out there is people have very basic scripts, and what do they do with the scripts? They immediately dive into selling a product, selling a project, or selling a listing, whatever it is, right? They go too fast, too deep into pitch. Stop it. When you call people, the first thing you want to focus on is a little bit of rapport building, a little bit of relationship building. People need to trust you, people need to believe in you, people need to get comfortable with you first before you can go to the next step. And you can do that with a very simple calling script. And here at Propcoach, we have a few calling scripts. We have it for cold call, we have it for warm calling scripts. The only thing that you need to do is just go to the comment box below and just type in call script. And I will send you the call script personally so that you can use these scripts to enhance your calling. Is that a great gift or what? Okay, let's go to the next one. And now we have a few, right? Hyper-local, remember. Have a good network, remember. And then of course your calling. Now the next one that is linked with the calling is that a lot of people these days don't like to be reached out on calling, because a lot of people are busy. People are at work all day, they cannot pick up the phone. People are with their kids all day, cannot pick up the phone. People are in the evening playing some sports, cannot pick up the phone. So a lot of times agents come to me to say, hey, how do I fix this non-pickup problem, right? Nobody is picking up their phones these days. And that is true. We have less time to pick up our phone. If I look at my phone every single day, at the end of the day, I usually have an average between the 4 to 10 missed calls, and I will promise you I don't call them back all. So of course you have to start practicing multi-channel, what I like to call multi-channel reach out. Reach out. Multi-channel reach out means that if you have a lead and that lead seems to be important to you, that is done through your network and you are not able to call them, then you have to start learning in how can I reach out to them in a different way. Can you reach out to them through WhatsApp? Can you reach out to them through Messenger on Facebook? Hey, can you reach out to them through Instagram? Hey, can you reach out to them through LinkedIn? These are all channels that your prospects are sitting, and every single one of them can be reached through a different way. Hey, a little advice for you, if you want to reach out to me, the only thing that you need to do is just send me an email. Because my email is kind of like my planner at the same time. I never forget to reply people on my email. But if you send me a WhatsApp, if you call me, you probably get a missed call. If you send me a WhatsApp, there's no 100% guarantee you will get an answer because I get hundreds of WhatsApps every day. But on email is kind of my organized file, my organized platform where I always make sure that I answer everybody because all the important stuff is in there. Hey, if it's that for many other people that are either managers or maybe executives, they have also email as their primary communication point. I know what you're thinking. Oh, Taco, I don't use email. Well, then start using email, because if you want to reach out to all of your clients are using multiple channels. Some of them like to call, some of them like to text, some of them like to email, and some of them will only talk to you if you meet them at a conference. You know what I'm saying? So you need to start practicing multi-channel reach out. That means that some people you call every day, if you haven't been able to reach them in a couple of days, just try a different channel. Like them on Facebook, search for them on Instagram. See if you can find their email address. And if you do your best and if you invest that time in it and you do multiple reach outs, you will contact way more people in your database, what eventually will result in you getting way more appointments, and what will eventually result in making way more deals, and what will eventually result in your best 2022. One final thing that I really want you to know about, right? We had A, B, C, D. Let's put E over here since we don't have much space anymore, but I still want to give you this final one, right? Please, whatever you do me a huge favor. If it's not for yourself, please do it for me. If it's not for me, do it for your business. If it's not for your business, do it for your family. If it's not for your family, do it for anything, but just do me one simple favor. If there's one thing I want you to do with your whole database, send them a weekly update. And you can do that in multiple ways, right? Simply, you can start an email marketing campaign that every single week, let's say on Wednesday at 10 a.m., you send your whole database. What do you sell? What do you show to them? 1, what are your new active listings? 2, what are the listings that you have sold over the last week? 3, is there any featured listing that you want to give some additional attention? And 4, any additional content, things like some of your success stories, any of the testimonials of your clients, anything else. Yeah, but Taco, listen, people don't open emails anymore. False. There's a lot of people that open emails. And listen, I'm not asking you that everybody would open your email, but just seeing your name every single week in my inbox does a little bit of a psychology thing for most people, right? Because I see your name every single week popping up into my inbox. What do you think will happen in 6 months, 8 months, 10 months from now if I suddenly need an agent to sell my house, or I need advice from an agent for a friend of mine? Who do you think that I will think of first? Yes, the person that has been sending me weekly updates, right? This is a very simple and very unconscious trick that you want to do with your clients, that if you have a database of 200 people, 500 people, 1,000 people, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 people, you want to be able to send them a weekly update. And you know what? Every now and then people will send you an email back and say, hey, I'm interested in this listing. Every now and then people will send you an email back and say, hey, I want to sell my house. Can you help me? Every now and then people will send you an email back. And it's just one of the simplest, most comfortable and cheapest ways to stay in contact with your database. And I have made so many videos here already with Propcoach telling you about how important lead nurturing is. Nurturing your leads. So anything you want to focus on is lead nurturing, and a simple thing is to do that through a weekly update. If you say, I don't want to do it through email, can I do something else, Taco? Of course you can. You can do a weekly broadcast through WhatsApp. Make sure that people have saved your phone number, otherwise they won't receive the broadcast. You can start an automatic chat bot, right, with ManyChat. You can send them postcards, for crying out loud. Whatever you want to do, as long as they hear from you, see you at least once a week, you're building that momentum with your database that once they are ready to buy, sell real estate, the first person they will contact is you. Okay, and as a final bonus, oh my God, I don't have enough space. Oh, I still have a little bit space here, right? Okay, let's do a final thing to really push you into the right direction. And I just really want to tell this to you as a kind of a final bonus, sending you off in 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, listen very carefully. The market is getting saturated with agents. There's so many agents everywhere. People getting called by agents every single day. Maybe you are even getting called by agents every single day. You know, there's so many agents trying to push projects. There are agents that are trying to push listings. We are selling. So here is your coach telling you the following. Don't sell. Don't sell. What I want you to focus on, I want you to serve. Don't sell. Start serving your clients. Give them value first. Have a good conversation first. I cannot emphasize this enough, because serving your clients will build up that connection, will set that rapport. People will like you, people will know you, people will trust you. And that is the fundamental that people need first with an agent before you can sell that project, before you can sell that listing, before you can sell anything. You need a little bit of that rapport. People will buy from you. No worries, selling goes by itself. A property will sell by itself. But the question is, who will they buy from? Is the ones that serves them the best. Don't focus on pitch. Focus on aligning with your clients so that they know you, that they like you, and that they trust you. And that is my biggest advice for you here to get you started for 2022. As you can see, all of these points are not very difficult. They're not very complicated, but the only thing that they need a lot of consistency. Do a lot of hyper-local market, right? Stay consistent there. Keep networking. Don't skip a week. Do it every single day. Keep networking. Grow your database. Keep your callings very consistent. Every day, make your calls. The ones that stay consistent on this will win the game. Do multi-channel reach out, right? Don't only, if they don't pick up, see if you can find them on other platforms, Instagram, Facebook, everything. And at the end, give your database a weekly update so that they know that you still exist. You know that they're ready to serve them, and you're ready to be helping them in buying or selling a property. Okay, guys, I think we had a great session with us here today. I hope you liked the energy here today, but I really want to send you off in a beautiful 2022. Again, if you want my calling script, the only thing you have to do, go to the comment box, just type in calling script, and I will send it right to you. Thank you for watching here today here at Propcoach. Hope to make a lot of more videos for you in the upcoming year. Until next time, bye-bye.